Hey, this is Rob Haynes with JL Audio. We're here at our suite at the Palms during CES 2017. And we're going to talk about our line of TwK Digital Signal Processors and TüN software. If you're not familiar with TwK, there are two models, the TwK 88 and the TwK D8. These are digital signal processors designed for system tuning. So if you want to make your car sound better by adjusting the equalizer, playing with crossovers, adding time delay so you have a nice sound stage, that can all be done on TwK through our TüN. There are two models. There's a TwK 88, which has 8 analog inputs and 8 analog outputs, hence the name 88. We also have a TwK D8, which has a digital input only. So if you're using one of our Fix82 OEM DSPs, you can go optically out from the Fix82 straight into the TwK D8, keeping everything in the digital domain, make your adjustments, and then send it out of the 8 analog output channels to your amplifier. These are very powerful DSPs. They have the option to do either a 10-band graphic or 10-band parametric EQ, depending what mode you're operating in. Varying crossovers with adjustable slopes anywhere from 6 dB to 48 dB. Your basic 12, 24, 48 dB per octave Linkwitz-Riley, even Butterworth slopes if needed. You have the ability to create time delays, so you can have driver optimized, center optimized, passenger optimized sound stages. The ability to adjust the output levels. If your tweeters are too hot, you can adjust it on the output stage so everything blends together a lot nicely. And that's all done through our TüN software, which is a pretty intuitive software, and it really makes making adjustments easy using our TwK software. So let's take a look at TüN. Right now what we're looking at is the equalizer panel on TüN with the parametric EQ. Making adjustments is as simple as selecting a band. You can boost, make your cut. With parametric, we can adjust our center frequency so it's not locked into a specific spot like a graphic equalizer is. With a right click on my mouse, I can then also adjust the Q. The Q is the shape of the slope of the boost or cut. And this really makes fine-tuning a vehicle a lot easier. Instead of going in and trying to adjust multiple bands, I can just adjust one band, and then with the Q, adjust the surrounding frequencies around it. It makes tuning a lot easier, a lot quicker, and you also have less bands interacting with one another, which could cause phase issues or noise problems. You have the ability to the channels linked. Right now we're adjusting left and right at the same time. You can unlink by clicking this icon right here and tune either the left or the right channel separately from one another. So as I make adjustments to EQ2 here, if I go back to EQ1, we're where we were prior to making the unlinking there. We can also link them together again and tune left and right. It all really depends on how you like to tune your vehicle when it comes to the EQ. Down on this panel here, we have what's called the crossover panel. You can adjust the frequencies, you can adjust your slopes, you can create band pass, high pass, or low pass filters depending on what your needs are. In this scenario right here, we're running a 4-way system. So we have an active 3-way front. So we have a high pass for our tweeters, a band pass for the mid-range, a band pass for the mid-bass, and a low pass for the subwoofer. Next to the crossover panel is the delay and polarity panel. This is where you can add time delay. This is where you can delay speakers so everything hits you at the same time, everything hits the center at the same time. Sometimes delaying your mid-bass drivers from the subwoofer will improve the mid-bass response in the vehicle. Again, it's all about what you're trying to achieve, and TüN will let you do that with time delay. You also have the ability to flip polarity inside the software. It's kind of a trick that we like at JL Audio, especially if you're not using time delay, but even with time delay, sometimes it's helpful by flipping the polarity on the speaker. And what that's going to do is it might work, it might not work, but if it does work, you'll find you have a better sound stage. If you don't like the sound you have after flipping the polarity, it's easy. You just flip it back in TüN software and you're back to where you were prior to that. To the right of that is output trim. From here we can again adjust our levels. If our tweeters are too hot, we can come in here and attenuate them or boost other channels as needed. So once again, the TwK line of digital signal processors have powerful equalizers, crossovers, time delay, you name it. If you want to tweak your vehicle to make it sound awesome, it's definitely the way to go. And our TüN software makes it as simple as ever to make your vehicle sound great. Thanks for watching.